Victory or death! Give them hell!
Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Back with another Conquerors Blade video, and this time around we're going to be predicting what we are going to be getting for the next season, Season 13 for Conquerors Blade. Before we get into the video though, hit that subscribe button if you want to be kept up to date with the latest and greatest of Conquerors Blade. So then, Season 12 is very quickly coming to an end. I didn't actually realise until this morning just how close that end is. It's very, very close. We have 1 week left of seasonal challenges after this week, and obviously everything is now starting to finish off, so make sure you're getting your ranked done and everything. And in Territory War, the next few Territory Wars are going to be quite important for people actually getting as many fiefs and stuff as they can, so they can get all of those end of season rewards and reward all of their players for playing throughout the season. So Season 12 obviously brought with it just 2 new units, and they are of the Viking era, and it is meant to bring a lot of kind of fixes, bug fixes, weapon fixes, hero fixes, all the rest of it. Unfortunately, not a huge amount has actually sufficed into the season. We are still having a few issues with certain things. However, that is kind of what this season was all about. I know they have done a few definitely in the last few weeks of covering the patch notes, there's been more bug fixes rather than implementations of stuff. So I know there is definitely bug fixing happening in the background. But we are going to be going into Season 13 very, very soon, and now is the time we start to make predictions. So before I go any further with this, and before I make myself look at more of a novel than I've done in the previous few, I do not predict, I do not think we will be getting Britons this season. I do not think we will be getting Japan this season. I think we are going to be getting something which we have visited in the last few seasons a long, long time ago. I think there is a bit more kind of room, there's a bit more avenue to explore of what I'm kind of predicting. Plus, it kind of works into the teaser that was actually released this morning, which I'm going to be flashing up on the screen for you right now. Now, this picture came out this morning, and all it says on it is Rise. Nice big sandy background with a shadow of a soldier in the background. Now, I have done a little bit of digging after people were trying to figure out what the soldier was, what the armor set was, what kind of makeup and thing, all the rest of it is. I know, I'm 99.9% sure I know what that armor set is, and it is the soldier which is actually on the picture for the patch notes each and every week. Now, what I have done this afternoon is actually gone through all of the hero armor sets to try and figure out what exact that armor set is, and it is this one right here, the Legionary set. Now, this is kind of playing into what I think is going to be happening this next season. I do believe we are going to be going more Eastern in terms of kind of culture, because we've just had so many kind of Western seasons the last few kind of seasons. I think we're going to be heading more back towards Eastern, and from this I think we're actually going to be going back into what we did for, I believe it was Season 4 with all of the Ottomans and everything. I believe we are going to be looking at an Eastern Roman army season or a Byzantine Empire season. There is so much more for them to explore from this. It kind of leads into that legionary armor as well. Obviously, going across the Middle East and all that kind of side of things as well. There is a lot of desert and everything like that as well. Kind of plays into the sand there as well. I think that is where we're going to be going. In terms of the amount of units, I think we're probably going to be getting 3 this season, because the last season we only had 2. I believe we are going to be getting at the very least 3 this season, and I think it's going to be more melee dominated rather than cavalry or range. Release date, I think we're on track for about the start of September for a release of the new season. Now, all of this information is not official. I've not been told anything, and I've not actually had any leaks, unfortunately, this season. So either they've been tightened up, or people just don't want to tell me stuff anymore. Could be both. So this is all just kind of, I'm just trying to find something out of this teaser that we were sent today, where we've kind of been the last few seasons, where we're possibly going to go the next season as well, and my kind of predictions for it. So I reckon Beginning of September, we're going to be getting 3 new units. I reckon it's going to be that kind of Eastern Roman army or Byzantine Empire kind of culture as well, possibly exploring more across the Middle East and everything like that. I reckon we'll probably get a new map at the very least, possibly 2. I have heard, now take this a little bit more official rather than a pinch of salt, because I have heard that in the works right now there is a rework for the glaive and there is a rework for, I believe it's the Nodachi as well. So hopefully we are going to be seeing both of those units, or both of those hero weapons, come back more into the meta. Definitely meaning more the glaive in that kind of sentence, because there are still quite a lot of Nodachis around there and there are barely any glaives, although I am seeing a few more nowadays, which peace out and love out to all of you in the brotherhood of the glaive. But it's going to be nice to see actually the glaive getting some love, because we as glaive players were the most balanced weapon in the game. We had that big blunt damage nerf, and since I think it was like season 7 or season 8, literally we haven't been touched at all, and we've just been trying to find our feet in how to best play the class. Again, I cover all this in different videos, so if you do want to learn how to play glaive and everything, go back and just search on my channel. There are glaive build guides and everything on there. But hopefully we are going to be getting that as well. Hopefully we'll be getting brand new runes, we'll be getting all that kind of stuff as well. Obviously brand new battle pass, all that kind of stuff as well, all the similar kind of stuff. In terms of regions, I reckon we are probably going to be starting in the Borderlands again, and then moving more towards the eastern regions rather than the western side of things this season. Again, pinch of salt, nothing is official here apart from the Nodachi and the glaive reworks, because I'm pretty sure I read that in a dev blog somewhere. But what are your thoughts? What are you thinking? What do you reckon is coming for the next season? It's always interesting to see what everybody else's thoughts are on this as well, because they are always quite varied in kind of what we think we're getting. Let me know your reasons why you think what we're getting as well, though. Don't just say something without any reason or evidence. Like, give me some reason why you think we're getting whatever you think as well. Thank you very much for watching though, folks. Hit that like button, hit that share button, all that lovely fan doobie-tastic stuff, and I hope to catch you out on the battlefield.